Yeah, Neela Bhagini and Shubhashri Bhagini, we can go through those sentences quickly. So what was the first sentence? I don't have it right in front of me. What was the first sentence, Neela Bhagini?
I don't have the, I have what I wrote.
Yeah. You don't have the original one, English one, homework? Rachel Mother, do you have the English? The homework, what was the homework? English one. Let me see if I can.
I have the one. I just need to. I can have it in 2 minutes. Sorry, I'm a bit late.
I have to go into my phone. I can read it. I already used it.
That's fine. Anyway, Shubhashri, do you have it in front of you?
I have the first one, Mahodaya. The sun takes away the horse of the traveler.
The sun takes away
the horse of the traveler.
Horse of the traveler. Let me see. The sun takes away. Yeah. This one.
Shall I do it or?
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay. Putraha yatrikasya ashvam harati.
So for son, I use putraha.
Yeah.
Yatrikasya.
Horse of the traveler will be Shashti, right? Sixth possessive.
Yeah. Right.
So yatrikasya ashvam harati.
Takes away harati. Okay. Yeah, that's correct. So putra. Okay, what is the next one? Do you know what are the other words, like others? Not only you, but generally, I'm asking everybody. Other words for son, like putra. Other words for son.
The next one is the boy saw the peacock in the hermitage.
Yeah, I was asking. Do we know what are the alternate words?
Sees the peacock. The boy sees the peacock in the hermitage. Yeah. So
the boy
should I do it or
is
someone else doing it?
Okay. Okay, Prachal Mother, do you want to have the third one? Neela Bhagini?
The third one is the third one I have it, sir.
Shubhashri Bhagini, are you able to hear us? Hold on. Are you able to hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you very well.
Hold on. So Neela Bhagini is trying to say something.
Okay. I'll.
English, if you like to read me, I can read that.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Number 10. A cuckoo sings in the island.
Cuckoo sings in an island?
In the island.
In the island, okay.
Dvipe kokilaha gayati.
Dvipe kokilaha gayati. Kokilaha dvipe gayati. So I'm writing here. Kokilaha dvipe gayati. Anybody, any questions on this sentence? Kokilaha dvipe gayati. Dvipaha is island. Kokilaha cuckoo. Gayati sings. No question. Okay, next one.
Number 11. A boy reads a lesson in the village. Balakaha grame patham patati.
Boy reads a lesson in the village. Balakaha Grame Patham Pathati. Okay. And the last one?
Number 12.
Is the last or whatever, next one?
The next one is 12. A jackal wanders in the country. Shugalaha Janapade Atati.
Shrugalaha Janapade Atati. Atati Brahmati, that's fine. Grame, Janapade, like you are using it for country, that's fine. Some people have written Grame, that's fine. Or someone have written Deshe, that is also okay.
Country,
What is the next?
There's the countryside.
Countryside. Which one?
Countryside. How do you say that?
It depends. What do you see as a countryside? Like countryside, Janapada usually means like a district or where people live. If you want to say countryside, it's more like a rural area.
Right.
So you can say Grama Pradeshe.
Oh,
or Grama Deshe. Desha means any area.
Oh, okay. Dhanyavad.
Okay, what is the next one? Prajwala Mahoday.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so number 13 was the scholars abandoned the boy in the cottage. And then Panditaha Kutau Balakam Tyajanti.
Panditaha Kutau. Some people I see Kutire, that is also fine. Kutire Balakam Tyajanti. Abandon Tyajanti. Tyajati. Some have written one saw Parityajanti, that is also fine. Is that the last one?
No, we still have two more.
Okay.
I can go forward to number 14 was there is a fruit in the house. And then Grihe Phalam.
Grihe Phalam. Grihe Phalam. You may want to add just Asti.
Okay. And then number 15 was the elephant carries the king to the country. And I had written Gajaha Nripam Deshat Nayati, but I think it should be Desham Nayati.
Deshat means from.
Okay.
From that.
Desham Nayati.
Yeah. Gajaha Nripam Desham Nayati. So Shubhashri, what did you write? The last one.
Yeah, I wrote Gajaha Nripam Gramam Nayati.
Gramam Nayati.
Yeah. Yes.
Country. An elephant carries a king to the country. Okay. Okay, next one we have. We did Saptahasya Danani. So, Adya Kahavasraha, if it is a question, Adya means today. Adya Kahavaraha, Kim Dinamasti Adya?
Adya Bhanuvasara.
Which is the last one here? Ravivasraha, Bhanuvasraha. ह्यः कः वासरः आसीत्?
Here, Shanivasara Asit.
Shanivasara Asit. Shvaha kah vasarah bhavati? Shvaha kah vasarah bhavati?
Shvaha Somavasara bhavati.
So we looked at different aspects. I think we went into detail of this. So we can these days have alternate names like Somavasara, Induvasara, Mangalavasara, Kujavasara, Budhavasara. Why they are named like that, right? Bodha is Chandrasutta, and then Guruvasara, Brahaspati, Shukra, Bhrugavasara, Shanivasara, Ravivasara, Shanivas, Surya Putra, Ravivasara, Surya, Shanivasara, Shani is named, okay. Shani Devata, Shani Deva, Shanaishcharaha. Now that Shani is also Shani called Shanaishcharaha. It's interesting. I think some of you know this already. Shanaishcharaha. So in this, what are the words here? Shanaihi Charaha. Right. So we already know Shanaihi, right? What is Shanaihi?
Slowly.
Slowly, yeah. Uchchaihi, Shanaihi, we know it. So Shanaihi Charaha. What is Charaha?
Moving.
Charati.
Moving, yes.
Moving.
Walking.
Moving, yeah.
So from Charati, we have Charaha. Charati, Gacchati, Atati, moving. So Shanaihi, he moves slowly. So that is literally true. That the Shanigraha, the Saturn moves slowly in its orbit compared to the Earth around the Sun, right? So it takes the maximum time to complete one circle. What happened to the others? Neptune, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Really, there are many other bodies in the sky floating. Not that the people earlier didn't know about them, so, but they do not matter in the sense they're not relevant in terms of they are far enough. They're far and small to exert any influence on our lives. But only these Navagrahas are considered, not those other planets. So Sankhyaha, Ekaha, Eka, Ekam. So we started looking at these numbers. So what do we know so far? Eka. So if we refer to this Koshtaka or table, how did we come here? From this main site, go to the grammar tab. Under the grammar tab, there is a link Sankhyaha. Sankhyaha here, number 10. If you open that, we come here. So here there are two tabs on the top. So we'll look at Sankhya later. Later maybe means next course, not in this course. Sankhyaha, in this, Eka, Dvi, Tri, so these are the Pratipadikam of the base words. And what we know so far in the last class is that Eka, Dvi, Tri, Chatur. These have different forms in Pullinga, Strilinga, Napumsakalinga. That means Eka, Dvi, Tri, Chatur, they change their forms based on the lingam of the actual thing, what they are describing or what they are quantifying. A quantity is an attribute of a thing, so it becomes a Visheshanam, adjective. So we have Pullinga, Strilinga, Napumsakalinga form of Eka, Dvi, Tri, Chatur. Like, which are they? Ekaha, Eka, Ekam. So, and also note that all the numbers here, not only Eka, Dvi, Tri, Chatur, everything, Pancha, everything, they have complete Vibhakti table. All 7 or 8 Vibhaktis are there. However, now in Eka means 1, that means in its Vachanam is only Eka Vachanam because it represents 1. Similarly, Dvi can be used in only Dvi Vachanam, and Tri, Chatur, etc. onwards, they can be used in always in Bahuvachanam. Okay. So, Pullinga, Strilinga, Napumsakalinga. We will see an example here. Ekaha, Eka, Ekam. These are the different forms in Lingam, and it is always used in Ekavachanam. So we will say Ekaha Parvataha, Ekaha Vrukshaha, Ekaha Kandukaha, etc. Then similarly, Strilingam, Eka Shatika, Eka Nadi, Eka, what is the other one? Strilingam.
Balika.
Eka Balika, Eka Javanika. So we can use Eka Pipilika. Pipilika means ant. Eka Pipilika. Then Ek Napumsakalingam Udaharanam. Ekam Vimanam. Ekam Gruham. Okay. What else could be there?
Nakshatram.
Ekam Nakshatram.
And Ekam Mitram.
Ekam Mitram.
Ekam Phalam.
Ekam Phalam. Ekam Bhavanam. So, Ekam Kalatram. So, there could be many examples like this. Similarly, Dvi. So, this Shabda, Dvi, takes again 3 different linga forms. Dvau in the Pullingam, Dvau, and Dve in Strilinga and Napumsakalingam. So, if you remember the Dvivachana form of any Namapadam, we can use it. For example, Dvau Balakau, Dvau Putrau, Dvau Parvatau, like that. And then Strilinga also we can use De, Balike, Dve Nadyau, Dve Javanike, and so on. Napumsakalinga also we can use Dve Phale, Dve Vatayane, Dve Vane, can be used. Now 3 onwards, it is 3 and Chatur and Pancha, etc. They always Bahuvachanam. Trayaha, the Pullinga, Trayaha. Udaharanam kim bhavati? Trayaha. Shubhashri Bhagini. Trayaha. Examples of Trayaha. Bahuvachanam.
Trayaha Balakaha.
Traya Balakaha. Same thing, like Trayaha Parvataha.
Yeah.
So we say 3.
Trayambakam, the
Which one?
Trayaha. When you start the sloka, Trayambaka Yajamahe. Is it the same Traya?
Triambakam yajamahe. So there it is just three. Three ambaka means who has three eyes. So we are not referring to three quantity. We are referring, but it is part of one different compound word. Not Traya is not a separate word there. So Trayaha, Balakaha, Parvataha. How do we say three poets?
Kavayaha, Traya, Kavayaha.
Trayaha Kavayaha. Three Rishis.
Trayaha Rushayaha.
Trayaha Rishayaha. Three teachers.
Trayaha Sikshakaha.
Three gurus.
Trayaha Guravaha.
Trayaha Guravaha. Three fathers.
Trayaha Pitaraha.
Trayaha Pitaraha. Okay, now Strilinga, coming to Strilinga. So we have the form Tisraha. So we have Tisraha Balikaha, Tisraha Mataraha. Three cows.
Dhenavaha.
Tisraha Dhenavaha. Three rivers.
Trayaha Nadyaha.
Trayaha Nadya. Tisraha Nadyaha. So इत्यादीनि उदाहरणानि भवन्ति. Now similarly नपुंसकलिङ्गस्य उदाहरणानि अत्र त्रीणि
फलानि.
त्रीणि फलानि. त्रीणि उदाहरणानि. उदाहरणम् is also नपुंसकलिङ्गम्. त्रीणि उत्तराणि. Answers. उत्तरम् उत्तराणि. प्रश्नः is पुल्लिङ्ग like त्रयः प्रश्नाः त्रीणि उत्तराणि. Okay. And त्रीणि, what else? What any other thing? Napunsakalingamam. त्रीणि वनानि. त्रीणि पुष्पाणि. त्रीणि पत्राणि. Okay. So note again here, all the full vibhakti table is given here. Ekaha, ekta, ekam, etc. Ekena, ekasmai, ekasmat, ekasya, ekasmin, in all three lingas. Similarly, dvi also full vibhakti table. So question.
Sorry, I don't understand, sir. What is the ekam? Like, I understand eka, ekam, but what is the ekam?
This?
Ekam? Yeah, ekena.
So these are the different vibhakti forms. Like for example, if I want to say, look at a picture. Look at a picture. So how do we say look at a picture, Sujata Bhagini? Or let's say boy is looking at a picture.
Balakaha chitram pashyati.
Balakaha chitram pashyati. The boy is looking at a picture. Or let's take another example in Pullingam. What is the Pullingam? Boy is climbing a mountain.
बालकः पर्वतं
बालकः एकं पर्वतम् आरोहति.
Now, so here balakah parvatam arohati. What is the vibhakti of parvatam? So here I think you are all familiar with this vibhakti tables, right? Like this one. If you take a Rama Shabda, so Rama has a vibhakti table like this, right? Prathama, Ditiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, Shashti, Saptami, which we have gone through all these lessons.
Yes.
When to use Prathama vibhakti form, when to use Ditiya vibhakti form, Tritiya vibhakti form, etc. Right?
Yeah.
So Balakaha, if you say Balakaha Parvatam Arohati. Arohati means climbs. No, Balakaha, what is the vibhakti and vachanam of this Balakaha word?
Balaka Prathama Vibhakti.
Prathama vibhakti, and it is in Ekavachanam, right?
Yeah.
Let's say Ekavachanam. And what is the vibhakti and vachanam of Parvatam word?
Parvatam Ditya.
Ditiya vibhakti Ekavachanam. So, if you want to say boy is climbing one mountain, we want to add one also here. We want to say one boy is climbing one mountain. We want to add a number also there. So when we say balakaha, because it is ekavachanam, it implies one. But we specifically also want to add one. Right? So just like ekah balaka. So we add ekah balakaha here, right? Ekah. Why? What is the vibhakti of ekah?
लिंग एकवचन.
Prathama. Why is it prathama vibhakti?
बालकः is प्रथमा.
Talks about
Balaka is prathama because balaka is a vishesham and ekah is visheshanam, adjective. So because this ekah is related with balaka. Yeah? And then similarly parvatam, we want to add one parvatam, eka. So then because this eka, the second eka is qualifying or visheshanam for parvatam, it has to be in the same vibhakti vachanam and lingam as parvatam. So what is a parvatam? It is ditiya ekavachana pullingam. So we put the eka also in the pullinga ditiya vibhakti ekavachanam, which is ekam. Right? So ekah balakah ekam parvatam arohati. Okay, so that is what is given in the this ekam here. The second ekam here. This is the ditiya vibhakti. It is not, I have not written here. Prathama vibhakti, ditiya vibhakti, tritiya, chaturthi, panchami, shashti, saptami. Okay. I have not written here, but just assume that. Ekah prathama vibhakti, ekam ditiya vibhakti, ekena tritiya, ekasmai chaturthi, ekasmat panchami, ekasya shashti, ekasmin saptami. For example, if you want to say a river is flowing out of a parvata, one parvata. River is flowing out of, or let's say one river is flowing out of one mountain. Okay. Rita Bhagini, how do we form the sentence? One river is flowing out of one mountain.
एकः नदी एका नदी
Eka Nadi. So we are using Strilingam. Eka, because Nadi is Strilingam. Eka Nadi. From mountain. From a mountain. So what is the word for mountain? Parvata. So for that from we use Panchami. So we use Parvatat. Parvatat. Panchami is Parvatat. So then Eka also we want to put in the Panchami.
Ekasya.
No, Panchami. Panchami is 5.
Yeah, Ekasya Parvata.
Ekasmat.
Parvata.
Ekasya is Shashti, 6th. So Eka Nadi, Ekasmat Parvatat Vahati, flows. Okay. So we need to use the proper vibhakti along with that word. If it is Panchami word, use this Panchami form of the number. Ekasmat Parvatat Eka Nadi Pravahati. Ekasya balakasya samipe ekam pustakam asti. Ekasya balakasya, because balakasya shashti. So ekasya balakasya samipe ekam pustakam. Now pustakam is napunsakalingam. So we want to use the napunsakalinga form, this one. Ekam pustakam asti.
And on this chart, what is the Pratipadikam? What is the Pratipadikam?
Pratipadikam is the base word of that vibhakti table, right? Like we see here. For all these forms given here in this table, entire table, the base word is called Rama, right? This Rama is the base word.
Okay.
That base word is called Pratipadikam in Vyakaranam, in grammar. So generally you don't have to worry too much about it, but if you know, it's just for your knowledge. Pratipadikam is the base word from which all these forms are derived in grammar. But it's important, main thing is to know the forms for us to be able to use them. It is important to know these final forms and the Pratipadikam. If you want to know the grammar, then Pratipadikam is important, the base word. Okay. Is it better? Somewhat clear? Rita Bhagini?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Similarly, we have three. One example with, let's say, I play with 3 dolls. Let's say. Shubhashri again. I play with 3 dolls.
Aham, 3 dogs. Kurkuraha, so it will be kurkuraha. So 3 would be trayaha. No, with 3 dogs.
No, dog, so not dog, no, doll. I'm sorry. I was saying dolls.
Oh, I thought dogs. Okay.
Okay.
Doll. I'm sorry, Mahoday. What is not getting the word for doll.
No. Puttalika.
What is
Puttalika?
Puttalika? Okay. Aham playing with. So that will be Puttalika is feminine. And 3 with. It will be 4th, right?
Isn't it? Isn't it?
Not 4th, 3rd.
Oh yeah, 4th is object, indirect object. Yeah. So it will be Tisra biha. Puttalikaya, is it?
Now you have to look at the 3rd vibhakti of the word ending in R, right? Puttalika, like Rama, Uma, Lata.
Yeah.
So what is the form there?
It's
the word which is ending in like Rama. Rama, what is the Tritiya ending form here?
Ramaha. So, Puttalikaha. Or Rama. Oh, Tritiya, sorry. So, Puttali. Puttalika will it be?
Yeah, Puttalika
Bihi.
Puttalika
Bihi.
Aham. So what is the complete word now? Complete sentence?
Yeah. Aham. Tisrabhyaha.
Not Tisrabhya. Where is Tritiya here? Tritiya.
Oh, Tritiya. Oh, sorry. Tisrabhihi.
Tisrabhihi.
Yeah. Tisrabhihi. Aham. Tisrabhihi. Puttali. Bihi. Kridami.
Kridami. Aham Tisrabhihi Puttalikaabhi. You can use Saha as we have discussed before. To indicate with, you can use Saha. That which is optional.
You don't have to also use it, right? It's even if you don't use it, it's okay.
Right. Aham Tisrabhi Puttalikaabhi Saha Kridami. Okay.
Kridami.
Kridami. Okay. Dhanyavadah. Okay. Prajwala, I gave one book to a girl.
Okay, so aham ekah. No, ekam pustakam, because I think it is Dutiya. So aham ekam pustakam. So to girl is
to one girl.
Ekasyai. Balikayai.
Yes.
Dadami. Is that right?
Yeah. Very right. Balikayai. Okay, Ramayai.
Dadami. Yes.
Ekasyai balikayai ekam pustakam dadami. Uttamam. So we got this 3. Where is 4? Where is 4 here? I think it's to move, scroll this. Okay, so Chatvara, Chatur, that word also has linga variations. Pullinga, Strilinga, Napunsakalinga, Chatvaraha, Chatasraha, Chatvari. Chatvaraha balakaha, Chatasraha balikaha, Chatvari pustakani. Same concept, same thing. It is always Bahuvachanam because there are 4 entities, 4 objects, and it has full vibhakti tables like this. But only in Bahuvachanam. There is nothing in Ekavachanam and Dvivachanam. Chaturbhihi balakaiः sah kridami. Chatasrubhihi balikabhiः sah kridami. Chaturbhihi mitraiः sah kridami. Chaturshu vedeshu devah stuyate astutaha. Okay. Time to move ahead to Pancha. 5. So now onwards, things get a little bit simpler after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, because Pancha onwards, you see a Trilingeshu Nitya Bahuvachanam. So this Pancha 5, Shat word is for 6, Sapta, 7, Ashta, 8, Nava, 9, Dasha, 10. So this, if you look at this right now, this one, they do not change forms in different lingas. So in all 3 lingas, the form remains same, and always Nitya Bahuvachanam, always Bahuvachanam. So you can say anything like Pancha Balakaha Santi, Pancha Balikaha Santi, Pancha Gruhani Santi, etc. Remains same. Shat, similarly, Shat Balakaha, Shat Parvataha, Shat Balikaha, Shat Gruhani, Sapta, Shat, Ashta, Nama, Dasha. Same. However, obviously they change form in different vibhaktis. Panchabhihi mitraihi, saptabhihi mitraihi, shadbhihi balikabhihi, like this. Panchabhyaha parvatat, panchanam parvatanam, panchasu parvateshu, panchasu kavishu, like this. Shatsu balakeshu, saptasu balikasu. So all those vibhakti rules still apply. As the other word changes its vibhakti, this also, the adjective also changes its vibhakti. Okay, what are the example we will take here? Nila Bhagini. In the village, there are 8 temples. I think she's on silent. Yeah.
In the village, there are 8 temples. Okay. Grami, Ashtasu
temples.
Mandiram? No.
Mandira, Devalaya.
Deva. Devalayam. No. Is that right? No, that changes the form.
In the village, there are 8 temples. Devalaya is a Pullinga Shabda.
Grame
Forget Ashta. Just let's say in the village there are temples.
Okay. Grame Devalayam Santi.
Okay. Now Devalaya is a Pullinga word, and you have to put it in a proper Vachanam also. Bahuvachanam. There are many, right?
That's Saptami, right? Because that's the origin, that's a place.
Hold on. So let's forget Gram also. Just say there are temples.
Devalaya. Devalayaha Santi.
Now you can add in the village.
Grame Devalayaha Santi.
Simple. Now you can add in the village there are 8 temples. Now you can add 8.
Grame Ashtasu Devalayaha Santi.
Okay. Now what is the reason? What is the reason?
Ashta Devalayaha.
Ashta Devalayaha. No need of using Ashtasu. Because Ashta becoming the adjective for Devalaya.
I was trying to use the
Saptami.
Yeah. Forget it, Saptami, but forget it.
Yeah, so Saptami, if you use Ashtasu Grameshu, then it becomes adjective for a Grama, which is in Saptami. That means in 8 villages there are temples. If you use Ashtasu Grameshu Devalayaha Santi, in that case, it becomes in 8 villages there are temples, which is not desired in this case. So we want to say in one Grama there are 8 temples. So Grame, one singular, Grame Ashtadevalayaha Santi. Okay, now if you want to say in 8 temples there are say 10 priests. In 8 temples there are 8 priests.
Ashtasu Devalaya Devalayaha.
Now that also should be Saptami Bhavachanam. Devalaya also.
Devalayanam.
Look at here. Look here. Saptami Bhavachanam.
Okay. Devalayeshu.
Yeah.
Ashtasu Devalayeshu.
10.
Dasha.
Priests.
Pujari? Not Pujari.
Archaka.
Archakaha Santi.
उत्तमम् अष्टसु देवालयेषु 10 अर्चकाः सन्ति
धन्यवादः महोदय
धन्यवादः उत्तमं सो any question here?
So there is no sambodhan in these adjectives.
No sambodhan.
So is it true for all adjectives, or is it for only these numbers?
No, there are other, like usually sarvanama, they don't have sambodhanam. Usually, not all of them. Like for example, aham, there is no sambodhana for aham, right? Or tvam. Okay. Next one.
One question. So after 3, they are always nitya bahuvachanam, right? So why we have the lingams for first 4 and not rest of them?
I don't know the reason. I think it is just the nature of the language. They are not there.
Understood.
Another example I am trying to think. So we took there are 10 priests, dasha archakaha, and we can say there are 7 books with 6 priests. There are 7 books with a near 6 priests. Okay, once try. Very Mode, I want to try. There are 7 books with or near 6 priests. Who want to try? Shubhashri beginning.
There are seven books. Sapta pustakam. Kam is
Pustakani. Pustakani.
Yeah, Sapta pustakani. With
near
7 priests. With how many priests?
6.
6. With will be third, no?
Near. That's why I'm trying to use near.
It's third, right?
No, not third.
Okay.
Near.
Oh,
So,
near.
near the priest. Let's say, let's keep that number to the side first. Let's, without the number, try to form the sentence. Then you can add the number. Sapta pustakani are near priest. Near priests.
Near.
Samipe.
Sapta pustakani. Near whom? Near what? So it will be
priests.
a second.
No, 6.
6.
Tasya samipe, balakasya samipe, like in balakanam samipe.
Samip, near Samipe.
Priest, what is the word for priest?
Panditah or Archakah?
Archakah.
Yeah.
Priest is not Pandita. Pandita is a Vidwan, like knowledgeable person or
a learned person. Okay.
That Pandita I have seen, it has lately being used for priest, which is coming from North Indian usage, Pandit.
Okay. So Archakaha?
No, Shashti. Shashti Bhavachanam.
Yeah.
Like this.
Shashti.
Rama.
Yeah, Ramana. But how will it be Shashti, sir? Is it with them, near them, is it? There are 6 books near the place, you said, right?
Yes. See, the Kriya is not happening there. Look, see that. So.
Yeah, but near is possessive? It should have a sense of belonging, somebody. Right?
Yeah, belonging
that also
is like
belonging. Oh, I see. Even near takes Shashti. Okay.
Near, when we use like Samipam, Samipe, or Samipam, or Samipe, or Adhaha, Purataha, so with all those, we have Shashti, like Tasya Purata, Tasya Vamata, which we saw before, right? So Samipe also we use Shashti.
Oh, sorry, Mahadev, we did it, and I've forgotten it. Yeah. So Archakaha, it will be. So it will be Archakana.
Archakanam. No, Archakanam. Not this one. Only with Ram I do not. Archakanam.
Yeah. Kanam. Santi. Right?
Yeah. Sapta pustakani archakanam samipe santi. How many archakas?
Yeah.
6. So now we add the word 6 here.
Yeah, so 6 is Shashta, so it will be the 6th one, Shannam, right?
Shannam.
Yeah. Shannam Archakanam Santi.
Full sentence. What is the full sentence?
Yeah. How many priests? I'm sorry. Sapta, right? Sapta Archakaha.
There are 7 books near 7 priests.
Yeah. Sapta Pustakani Samipe Shannam Archakanam Santi. Is that right?
Yeah. But here we usually use after this Shashti Vibhakti word. So we can say Sapta Pustakani Shannam Archakanam Samipe Santi.
Oh, the Samipe comes in the end. Okay. Dhanyavada Mahadaya.
Okay.
I can understand the concept, but table is so difficult.
Table is difficult?
Yeah, I mean,
but understand concept.
Remember the concept. Yeah, the concept you can understand, but I think the table have to really study. Dhanyavadam.
Yeah, study. Yeah, just practice the words with different. With practice it comes. Yeah, concept is important. Once you understand the concept, it's just a matter of picking the right word from the table. Okay. Now, next one is this column. Right? So we got till 10. So 1 to 4, there are lingas and vachanas, eka, and then 5 to 10, always same form in 3 different lingas, but they are always bahuvachanam, but they differ in vibhakti. It's easy. Now 11 to 19, the words are ekadasha, dvadasha, trayodasha, chaturdasha, panchadasha, shodasha, saptadasha, ashtadasha, navadasha. So these are also trilingeshu in all 3 lingas, same form, nitya bahuvachanam. So like dasha only, because they are all ending in dasha, right? Dasha, dasha, dasha. So the form of these words will be same as dasha. So like take 11. In all 3 lingas, nitya bahuvachanam, but all the vibhaktis will apply. Yatha, how? Ekadasha, ekadasha, ekadashabhihi, ekadashabhya, ekadashabhyah, ekadashanam, ekadashasu. Dvadasha also, dvadasha, dvadasha, dvadashabhihi, dvadashabhyah, dvadashabhyah, dvadashanam, dvadashasu. Simple, right? Trayodasha also same. So navadasha, till navadasha. Ekadasha, dvadasha, etc. Right? How many chapters are there in Ramayanam?
Is it 7?
Yeah. So how do we say? In Ramayana there are 7 kandas. In Ramayana there are 7 kandas. You can use kandaha or kandani, both are fine. In Ramayana there are 7 kandas. Adhyaya, in Adhyayas also you can use Adhyayaha, but in Ramayana they are called kandas. Like Balakanda, Ayodhya Kanda, then what? Kishkindha Kanda, etc. Yes, Prajamoda. In Ramayana there are 7 kandas.
Okay, let me try. So, Sapta Kandaha Ramayanasya Santi.
That is also good. Means Ramayasya Sapta Kandaha Santi. Good. But you can also use Saptami. Ramayane Sapta Kandaha Santi.
Ramayane. Okay.
If you want to use
Okay.
Ramayana is also good. Ramayana means of Ramayana there are 7. Or Ramayana has 7. Like that. Ramayana Saptakanda Santi. Now, how many main chapters are there in Mahabharatam?
Ashtadasha. So
Mahabharatasya
Ashtadasha Kandaha.
Ashtadasha. There is no visarga here. Ashtadasha.
There is no visarga. For
Ashtadasha.
Ashtadasha Parva.
Yeah, in Mahabharata they are not called Kanda. They are called Parva, but Parva has a special form, but in Bahuvachana it is Parvani.
Okay.
but it's ekvachana form is just parva, not parvam. Parv. But anyway, bahuvachanam is parvani. So Mahabharatasya ashtadasha parvani santi. There are 12 rashis. What do you say that?
Dvadasha Rashiya. No.
Rashi is like Kavi.
So Rashaya.
Rashayah.
Santi.
Rashya Santi. Yeah. Okay. I give I give water to 14 boys.
Okay, so Aham Chaturdasha. So it's like Chatur, but Dvitiya is Dasha itself. So it is Chaturdasha Balakam Jalam.
I give
Okay.
water.
So it's 2. Is it Chaturdasha? Yeah, huh?
Fourth one.
Yes.
Chaturthi.
Yes. Chaturdashabhya balaki. Balak. Is it balaki?
Yeah. Chaturthi bahuvachanam.
Okay, it's balakebhyaha.
Okay. Jalam.
Dadami.
Aham chaturdashabhyah balakebhyah jalam dadami. Okay. So you got the idea. Moving on. So 19. Let's switch. For other ones, we'll continue little later. Okay. So coming back here. So use kati here. Kati, how many? Kati purushaha santi. Trayah purushaha santi. So kati is another question word. Kati means how many. Kati purushaha santi, kati balika santi, kati phalani santi. So simple way. So what are the other question words we know? We studied before. Kaha, ka, kim, which are again their own vibhakti tables. Kaha, kam, etc. And they differ in 3 lingas. Kaha, ka, kim. Other question words also we have seen before, right? Kimartham, kutra. What else did we see?
Katam.
Kena.
Yeah. Kena is a tritiya form of kaha. Kena. So all these question words are there. Then kati. Okay, so anyway, let's finish. Let's look at this quickly.
Does Kati also have this whole Vibhakti table?
Yeah, Kati is always Bahuvachanam because you're asking how many, and it also has a Vibhakti table, which is on this.
All three genders.
Yeah, gender doesn't matter because we'll say there is a table given here because on this page only you can see the Kati table also. Here. Kati, Kati, Katibhi, Katibhya, Katibhya, Katinam, Katishu. Nitya Bahuvachanam. Okay. You see that in the lingam, in the Bahuvachanam, many of them they remain same. Like so, here it doesn't matter. Kati, 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 Katibhi, Katibhi. Katibhi, Mitraihi Saha, Kelati, that you can ask. Katibhya, Balakebhya, Dhanam, Dadati, you can ask the questions in those vibhaktis. Now this one, 20 onwards, it is little interesting. So looking at this 20, the first line here, first row. Which one? This one. Let's read that first. Let's move a little bit. You want to read it?
I can try more there.
Yeah.
Vimshatihi, Trimshata, Chatvarimshata, Panchashat, Shashtihi, Saptatihi, Ashitihi, Navatihi.
So these are the words for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Vimshatihi, Trimshat, there is a Vyanjanam, Trimshat, Chatvarimshat, Panchashat, then we have Shashtihi, Saptatihi, Ashitihi, Navatihi, 90. So you see, there is what is on the top given here, Nitya Strilinge Nitya Ekavachanam. This is again interesting. From 20 onwards till 99. So this is the first column is 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And 29 there are a couple of words here, and then there is 30. So on. 31, 32, etc. 42. So these are not that hard if you look at them, like for example, Vimshatihi, and then just add Eka there, it becomes 21. Eka Vimshatihi, Dva Vimshatihi, Trayo Vimshatihi, Chatur Vimshatihi, Pancha Vimshatihi, Shad Vimshatihi, Sapta Vimshatihi, Ashta Vimshatihi. That Visarga column, Visarga is missing here because the column I have to expand it. Vimshatihi and Ashtavimshatihi, Navavimshatihi, Ekona Trimshat is an alternate word. We'll come to that. But just for now, just think that it is Navavimshati is simple. And Trimshat, Eka Trimshat, just add like same thing, Dva Trimshat and so on. So, but main thing important to understand here is they are all Nitya Strilinga words. They do not even change their lingam, even though the other word can be in different lingam. For example, if we want to say there are 20 boys, then we say Vimshatihi Balakaha, where Vimshatihi is Strilinga word. Okay? Balakaha is Pullinga word. But if there are only 3 boys, then we say Trayaha Balakaha, Traya is Pullinga word. And Tisraha Balikaha, because Balikaha is changing to Strilinga. And Trini Pushpani. So Trini becomes Napusalinga Pushpani, Napunsakalinga. But if there are 20 of them or more till 99, 100 or not we'll see later. But 20 to 99, all these are already niyatalinga, means fixed linga. They do not change the linga. They do have vibhakti forms, but they do not change the linga. Obviously, not obviously. They are always ekavachanam. So, vimshatihi balakaha, vimshatihi balikaha, vimshatihi pushpani. So here actually you can think of them, these numbers are referring to a group actually, group or a set of the 20. Vimshati, Eka Vimshati. So that's why they have this fixed lingam and or this ekavachanam. Trimshat also, Vimshati also Strilingam, Trimshat also Strilingam. Now, other vibhakti forms are not given here, so, but we can refer to respective vibhakti tables which are applicable to these words ending in that pratipadikam. For example, Vimshati. Vimshati is a prathama vibhakti, but pratipadikam, the base word is Vimshati, which is ending in E. And what is the Strilinga word ending in E? You can refer to this page here, and you can take it as like Mati. You see Mati? So if you look at the Mati forms, so it goes like this: Mati, Mati, Matayaha, Mate, Mati, Mateha, etc. And Vimshati, we see that it is given that it is always ekavachanam. So you can refer to only ekavachana column here. So Vimshatihi, Vimshatim, Vimshatya, Vimshatyai, Vimshatyaha, Vimshatyaha, Vimshatyam. So if you can apply these vibhakti forms to Vimshati and other words in that table which are ending in E, like Shashtihi, Saptatihi, Shitihi, Navatihi, these are all ending in E. So all the vibhakti forms, they can be applied like Mati, like this, ekavachanam. So, Vimshatyam balakeshu, in 20 balakas, or Vimshatyaha balakanam. Balakanam will become bhuvachanam, but Vimshatyaha will remain ekavachanam. Vimshatyaha balakanam samipe pustakani santi. So there are books near 20 boys. So like that, you can form the sentences by applying proper vibhakti forms, taking that appropriate word. Now, so same vibhakti table applies to this ekavimshati also. All these are given in prathama vibhakti forms here. But these are in prathama vibhakti ekavachanam. The appropriate vibhakti forms can be applied from this table in the ekavachana form. Okay. Now, Trimshat, Chatvarimshat, Panchashat also, they have their 30 and 31, 32, 33, 34, they have their own words for them, Ekatrimshat, Dvatrimshat, etc. Now, these are also Strilingam. And now for different vibhaktis of these words, for example, Trimshat, if you want to say Tritiya vibhakti of Trimshat, what is it? Tritiya vibhakti of Trimshat. So to look at the table or the word in Strilinga, which is ending in Ta. If you go here, if you go scroll down here, something you can apply like Sarit. So this is ending in Ta, Sarit. So you can take this example, this word, you got the table of this word, Sarit, Sarita, Saritaha. So we are saying that these number words are always ekavachanam. So look at the ekavachana column here. We can add this Trimshat. If it is Trimshat, you can add Trimshat. Trimshatam, Trimshata, Trimshate, Trimshatah, Trimshatah, Trimshati. Sariti, Trimshati. So we can use these forms to apply the forms to these, all the words which are ending in ta here. Trimshat, Panchashat, Chatvarimshat and Panchashat. So for these words you can apply the forms like Sarit. For these words you can apply forms like Mati. Okay. But these forms, if you go through them individually, read them aloud at home, they are not difficult. There are some sandhis happening between words here like Shat, for example, here also, Chaturvimshati, Trayo Vimshati, there is sandhi happening here. Traya plus Vimshati, Trayo Vimshati, that is why it is becoming Trayo. But overall you get the idea, and it is not difficult to remember. Chatusaptati, Panchasaptati, Chaturashitihi. So just we can practice some examples and make the sentences here, right? So Navatihi. Raghu Mahodaya, Adya Tavanagare Tapamanam, how much of the Fahrenheit there? Temperature in Fahrenheit?
Today it's 93.
Or Celsius. So where is 93? So this is 90. So Ekanavati, Dvinavati, Trinavati. So Navati Fahrenheit. Sujata Vigini. Adya Bharate Shnatamanam Kim? Celsius.
Bharate 34 Celsius.
Kutra.
अत्र चतुस्त्रिंशत् सेल्सियस्.
Chatustrinshat. Celsius. Okay, any question? Rajul Mole.
Yeah, I
Yes, Sujata Bhaginavan.
चतुस्त्रिंशत् भारते 34 तापमाने सेल्सियस् तापमानम् अस्ति.
Celsius is Celsius only. There is no Sanskrit.
Okay.
Celsius is a name.
सेल्सियस् तापमानम् अस्ति. धन्यवादः.
Yeah, I just, well, I was curious because after this 20, everything is this Trilinga. So basically there is only one form. But yes, before, from 5 to 19 also there is only one form, but then that one form is like considered all three genders, right? But then after 20, that one form on this so it was, yeah, I was just like a bit curious about it.
Yeah, so
but here you
can note this how they change from 1 to 3.
Vivakti table of this Strilinga.
1 to
Shabdas, and then
table of Strilinga.
But then from 5 until 19, so what does it follow? Is it following some Vivakti table of something? Because somehow they are all three lingas from 5 to 19, and then from 20 onwards only one linga, but then the form is just the same. So somehow they are taken differently. I was only somewhat curious about it, but never mind.
Yeah, this is 1 to, just to summarize, 1 to 4, they change their form in each lingam, and obviously Eka goes with only Ekavachanam, 3 goes with only Dvivachanam, and 3 and 4 goes always the Bahuvachanam. And then they change the lingam, and all of them, they have their own vibhakti forms, like any number from vibhaktis will be different depending on the Vishesham, what they are quantifying. Now, from 5 onwards to 19, Trilingeshu Samana Rupam, means in all 3, it doesn't matter. And they have their own, and they are Nitya Bahuvachanam obviously, and they have their own vibhakti tables, which is given here. They don't have to follow different other words. So their vibhaktis forms are given here. And it doesn't matter what linga they are describing, what they are quantifying, they have the same form. But 20 onwards, they are considered Strilingam because we can then refer to those that particular one particular type of similar word which it has to follow. For example, if it is ending in E here, we can follow Mati. If it is ending in Ta here, we can follow Sarit. And then that's why we just call it Nitya Srilinga, and then Nitya Ekavachanam, always Ekavachanam, considering it is a set 20-30.
Okay.
Because generally I think...
Yeah, it makes sense now, because we can basically follow this Strilinga Ekvachan pattern from the table, and then we will get the right.
Yeah, that pattern we can follow.
Okay.
So, yeah, maybe if you get a chance, I can send some. Yeah, from the book also there are some simple. Book also same thing is given, but there is some simple Q&A here, not just questions. You can try this. I can also send some examples, some questions for homework additional to this. So you can practice different vibhakti forms. These are simple, which do not involve.
In this exercise, Saptavimshati is 27 plus 9 is the answer. You want us to write the answer for this?
Right. In the words, not number.
Sure.
Write the answer in words. Yeah. Saptavimshati plus Nava. Then you can also practice at home different vibhakti forms. Some examples like we tried. I gave 20 books to 35 people. So we can have Chaturthi vibhakti of 35. So where is 35 here? Panchatrinshat. And Chaturthi vibhakti of Panchatrinshat refer to the Sarit table. Sarite, Ekavachanam, Sarite. So Chatur. So we have Chatustrinshat, right? Chatustrinshate, Balakebhyaha. Balakebhya will remain Bahuvachanam. Chatustrinshate will remain Ekavachanam with Strilinga. Chatustrinshate Balakebhyaha Pustakani Dadami. Like that can form the sentence. Okay. Think you can stop here. Then any questions you can ask me now, or you can send me email, or we have a Telegram group. You can post the questions there also. Okay. Dhanyavadaha. Namaskaraha.